my name is Hunter Gibbs. I'm a junior at Billings West High School, and I'm a member of the Platinum Program. The Platinum Program is a program that values academic excellence along with a service project that each student must complete by the end of the program. And for the purposes of my project, I'm going to be working with Zoo, Montana in order to eliminate an outbreak of buckthorn. For those who are not aware, buckthorn is a noxious invasive plant species from Europe that came to the United States in the 1700s as an ornamental bush species. But now, as you can see, it has grown out of control throughout the United States in these really dense thickets. Now, let's describe buckthorn a little bit. So, it is known to grow in full to partial sun along a lot of roadsides or fences, and it can also crowd out a lot of plant species. Now, if we're looking at the branch itself, you can see it's a very, very woody plant. And when we look at the branches themselves, we can look at the leaves, and you can see the serrated texture on the sides of the leaves. And you can also see at the end of each stick, you can see there is a very thorny, point that the plant comes to, and that's just to defend itself from any predators that might end up consuming it. For those who aren't aware, buckthorn can grow from 6 feet to 25 feet tall, and its diameter can range from a very, very small all the way up to 6 inches in diameter. And additionally, we need to talk about how buckthorn spreads. So various native bird species are known to consume the berries, and then once the seeds come out in their waste, they're able to be transported very vast distances, often much, much farther away than one might think from the original parent plant that produced the seed. And what's even worse about this whole situation is that it may seem like these berries are nutritional for these birds, but they actually carry very, very little nutritional value for these birds, as they actually are considered a laxative. So there are really no net benefits for these plants for the wildlife whatsoever. In addition to not providing a food source for birds, buckthorn also has a variety of other impacts on the local ecosystem. Such impacts include crowding out seedlings of other various plants from germinating. As you can see here, once again, how dense this is. How is it really possible for native plant saplings to grow if all the sunlight's being taken up and all the nutrients are being taken up in addition to the water? It's just not really possible. And in addition, it can get so crowded that it prevents the passage of wildlife through a lot of these areas, which can have, again, a very large impact on the area in which these organisms can live in. And lastly, they also can host a variety of invasive species, such as various species of aphid, which can have a lot of other drastic ramifications on local plant species. The issue with buckthorn and Riverfront Park has become so significant that it can cost up to $4,000 in man-hours and also in supplies in order to clear out just 1 acre of buckthorn. And there are up to 80 to 100 acres of buckthorn found around Riverfront Park that need to be cleared out in order to promote and help these new native species grow back, and also to promote the ecosystem that once existed to hopefully thrive once again. The best way to eradicate buckthorn is through the use of native plant species such as snowberry or serviceberry in order to effectively crowd out buckthorn seedlings. And also, it's better to eradicate them before they take hold on an area and to form really high density thickets. Like through these areas back here, this is an ideal area since it's not as dense as some other areas, such as down near Riverfront Park. So we can effectively use uprooters, which is how we can uproot really high diameter, really thick trunked specimens, or we can even pull them up if they're young enough and if they're just still young seedlings. In addition to that, herbicides can be used that are effective specifically for buckthorn in order to prevent them from growing back. Alright, huge thanks to MSU Bozeman, Montana Public Radio, and also the Montana Weed Association for giving me the information for this video, and also Zoo Montana and the Yellowstone Arboretum for providing me the opportunity to complete this project.